For 40 years, the Israelites wandered the wilderness, waiting for the promise of a land flowing with milk and honey. Moses, their great leader, had led them this far, but now the torch was passed to a new leader, Joshua. Joshua was not just a warrior, he was a man of great faith. God himself spoke to him, saying, "Be strong and courageous, for I am with you wherever you go." These words would become Joshua's strength in the battles ahead. Before they could take the land, they had to cross the mighty Jordan River. But God had a plan. As soon as the priest carrying the Ark of the Covenant stepped into the river, the water stopped flowing. The people walked across on dry ground, just as their ancestors had crossed the Red Sea. It was a sign. God was with them. Before their first great battle, Joshua encountered a mysterious warrior with a drawn sword. "Are you for us or against us?" Joshua asked. The warrior replied, "Neither. I am the commander of the Lord's army." Joshua fell to his knees, knowing this was no ordinary battle. It was the Lord's fight. Jericho was the first city they had to conquer, a fortress with towering walls. But God's plan was unusual. No battering rams, no ladders. Instead, he told Joshua, "March around the city for 6 days, and on the seventh day, march 7 times and then shout." Strange? Yes, but Joshua obeyed. On the seventh day, the people marched. The priests blew their trumpets, and the Israelites shouted with all their might. And just like that, the walls of Jericho came tumbling down. Victory belonged to the Lord. But the battles weren't over. City by city, the Israelites fought, and with God on their side, they won. Joshua remained faithful, always seeking God's guidance. Years later, as an old man, Joshua gathered the people one last time. He reminded them of everything God had done. Then he spoke words that would echo for generations. "Choose this day whom you will serve, but as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." Joshua's story is one of courage, obedience, and faith. He was not just a warrior, he was a servant of God, leading his people to the promise that was waiting for them all along. And his words still stand today. Who will you serve?